DevOps is an amalgamation of development and operations. Unfortunately, it's more of DevOps. Development gets more of the focus in DevOps, and as database administrators, we're the ops. We're the operational aspect of this. And you look at what's happening, a lot of times it's instead of figuring out the right way to do it, which is to automate and integrate the database administration aspect of development into the whole DevOps chain. Instead, it is, well, we're going to make developers responsible for both application and the database, and they'll just pick it up, and they don't necessarily understand what a DBA does, but they can create a table, and you wind up with potentially a mess unless you've really integrated ops into dev. And that's what needs to happen. And when you look at it, the database is different than the application, in terms of how you roll out changes, right? The application, you basically compile something and move it, whole, done, moved. With a database, you don't move exactly what's in test into production, and you don't do it wholesale. You're going to make changes to it. So it has to be some sort of change management in terms of not drop the database and recreate it, like you get rid of the old code and put the new code in. Instead, you take the old database and you make iterative changes to it. And you need ways to enable that change to be implemented appropriately and correctly in a way that's going to perform. So you look around the bottom of this slide and you see all these DevOps type products that are there to help orchestrate and integrate what you're doing on a development side. What we need is the same thing on the database side, the database change management product, the database SQL performance testing product, the test data management product, and they all need to be automated in such a way that the DBA understands and blesses what's going on here and it's actually going to work, and that the developers can just integrate it and work with it and it moves forward. That's where it needs to go. We're not there yet. Dev is there, ops needs work.
Yeah.